Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. In the last couple videos, I've just been working on remembering the buttons, apparently. No, I've been working on a couple projects that I've had. I worked on a couple upfits for the COEzy, worked on the hangout area, and so on. Quick note, this video, as of its release, is pre-uploaded and whatnot, so I'm just butchering this intro, wow. As of this video's release, I'm away seeing family, so I will be able to view and comment and reply to comments. But if someone suggests something or wants me to check something out, I won't be able to until I get back, is what I'm trying to say. Either way, one of the ideas I've had for the COEzy was to have it like a mobile construction site kind of thing. If you've got a project you want to work, a new base, you can throw this upfit on, and it's got everything you need to hold resources and create things, so you can start a new base, go repair something, whatever. I do have the crafting trailer that is meant for crafting. I actually haven't looked in this trailer in quite some time. Oops. But I basically want to make the crafting trailer, but as a standalone, just on its own truck, so that it's not so big and hard to drive around and heavy and impossible to get through, apparently. So yeah, this picks up resources and then it stores them in the chest down here, and then you can store stuff in here. And then you can make all your whatever. So I basically want to do most of this, but in a single truck. I don't know if I'll put a refiner on this. I probably could include a refiner. Let's see. I would like to include as much as I can in it. So if I hang a couple refiners off the sides, or resource bins, sorry. Yeah, I don't think I'll have quite enough space to do this. But like I was saying, I want something that you can just, yeah, I think you get the point at this point. I've been recording all day, I am getting tired. So I'm going to quickly make a platform for it. For anyone that doesn't know, if this is like the first video of mine you've ever seen, the COEzy is the cozy cabover. COEZY. It is meant to be extremely modular. So you only have to build the truck once, and then you can just swap out the upfits for whatever you might need to do. Whether it's a transport truck or a mobile base, whatever. I've got a massive mobile base trailer for this thing. But that is not what this video is about. There's a tow truck upfit and everything for it, but yeah. I wanted to try and figure out a way to... Oh, I've got 2 refiners. One of those is supposed to be a Craftbot. There we go. But yeah, I wanted to also have it so that, like I said, you can use this as a mobile construction platform. So, I will figure out where the best place to put this is. It's mainly going to be storage and crafting. So, I need some chests as well. And then I'd like the chests to feed directly into this, but if they can't, I'm not too worried about it. That's not attached, is it? Hold on. I knew it. It keeps doing that for some reason. In the last episode, it did that as well, and I didn't realize until after. Weld this back on, but yeah. That gives you an idea of what I mean by modular, though. The entire rear end can just come off and be swapped out for something else on the fly very easily. There we go. This video has started out pretty bad. I am sorry. But like I said, I've been recording all day. I would really like for this to be able to pick up resources as well, but I'm not too worried about it. I guess I could hang one resource thing off the side here. It's a little wide. I don't like how wide that is. So yeah, I think I'm going to make this primarily just like storage and then crafting. So I feel that perhaps the best spot for the Craftbot would be either on the side or on the back. If I put it on the back, there's a lot of weight towards the rear of the truck, but it'll have storage and stuff on it too. So pipe. Oops, that's it. How far will this hang over if I do this? A little bit. Okay, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put the Craftbot on this side, and then yeah, fill up the rest of it with storage and kind of balance it out the best I can. Alright, so that should work like that. And then I can put on some pipe. This chest will have to go roughly, oops. Right about there. And then I'll just completely, ooh, okay. I'm gonna go like this, I think. Man, that Craftbot is super heavy. I also don't want it to be super tall, but this should be okay, I think. Alright, if I go like this, and then, oops, nope, I wanted to put that down one. I wanted to put that there so that I can bring the pipe over like that. There we go. I have no idea what was up with that accent. Just ignore that. I'm getting tired. And then it can spit stuff out into that chest. And then the rest can just be more storage. But I want it to be efficient use of space, because right now this is a very, very bad setup, and it's quite lopsided again. So I'm just trying to kind of think of how I want to do this. because there are lots and lots of items. I still feel like putting the Craftbot on the back is a better idea for some reason. Because you can go through all the boxes and just have the stuff in your inventory and then do it that way. But yeah, I could also do it kind of like this. Put the weight over the rear wheels, which is actually a really good idea for traction. And then you can put a box here, or a chest, whatever. Put a couple in the middle, so that you can load your main resources in here and not have to worry about it. And then we can go like this. I still don't really like this idea. I kind of like having it in the middle, but it's hard to put it in the middle because it's not the same like width. I'm going to load my crafting trailer and the motorhome really quick. Not the motorhome, the mobile base. Okay. I'm gonna put some stands on the back of it as well really quick. Alright, I'm loading these in so I can see how I spaced them out. I used to be really good at making things compact, but I'm not really anymore. Yeah, look at that. That thing's huge. It's my biggest trailer I've ever built in Scrap Mechanic. Biggest usable trailer that actually like has a use and isn't just because I could. I used to have a pretty big lowboy in this too, but not anymore. I'm just doing this to try and minimize a bit of lag. Alright, so if we open up this, you can see I've got a bunch of storage in the back. And then Craftbot is in the middle with a chest to put stuff in, and then an output chest. And then we've got the refiner, which goes into chests that are under the floor with little access holes. And then we've got our living quarters. So I need to figure out how to kind of do something similar to these, but just on the back of the truck. I think I'm probably overthinking this, really. So let's stick... Ooh, lag. Let's go like that. Except I need to move it forwards a little bit. I also need to make sure I've got access to that block right there, so that this can be removed easily. So if we go like this, oops, that is upside down to how I wanted it. Okay, so if we go like this, I still think I should have it back more over the rear wheels. But I also need a bunch of storage. So if I just kinda... do... Again, I apologize if this video is on, like, the boring side. I'm having trouble thinking at the moment. Okay. And I also want it to be fairly protected from robots. So I could just kinda go like this, but then there's not enough space there. But that gives a little bit of storage there, and then put a little bit of storage there. But if I do this in a way that you just put the stuff in your inventory, I can go like this. Just put that there at the front. And then line either side with chests. Like, it wouldn't be ideal, because you wouldn't be able to make a whole lot at once, but it would work. Okay, I need to kind of finish up the walls a little bit, so I have the height that I can use. Oops. It's just there's a bit of wasted space, and I hate wasting space. But really, this wouldn't be too bad, because you could store quite a bit in here, and using your inventory isn't that bad, because you'd have to put your stuff into your inventory to move it into the one chest anyways. Oops. And then we can kinda fill up this space like that. See, I think this would work fairly okay. And then just kind of go like this for the last little bit of space. And then just have the roof one higher than the truck roof, so that we're using as much of the space as possible. How many times am I going to say space in this video? Yeah, I still think it could be a little bit better. So then you jump in, grab your stuff, but there's so much empty room over here that I don't like having empty. But really, you could come in, build some of the stuff, and then, yeah. See, I could also kind of incorporate this area underneath somehow as well. But, I'm not really sure how I would do that. I think it would be really cool to have all of the chests kind of tucked away in the truck, and then you just run up to the side or the front of it, or the side or the back, where the bot is sticking out. Select what you need, and it builds it. But you do need access to all of the chests still. And I'm pretty sure that if you go, for example, let's say that's the main chest, and then we go like this to some kind of storage facility. I don't think the Craftbot will pull from these chests. So I'm gonna grab some wood block, just some scrap wood. Go 5. And let's see if it can see that. It can! So that does work now. When I tried that before, it didn't work. So if I do some kind of just stockpile, yeah, I could, see, and now I can't really get to that other block in the front either. It's kind of stuck on there now. Well, to take it off, you could just go like that, but it's a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm going to try out one more, like, kind of layout kind of thing really quick. I feel like there's a robot or something nearby, so I'm just going to do that really quick. Alright. I'm going to do that so I can get this thing back in there. Yeah, there's so much space on either side of that. I feel like I can do this a lot better. So I'm going to quickly just make a simple platform, because I've only got a few minutes left in this video. Okay. If I... Ow. Go like this. I need to bring that forward by 1 so I can have access to that. And then these chests should be able to go like that, yes. And then I can still put a wall and have it all protected. Put this at the very back, like so, with another panel, just to help protect it from things. I can then put a few chests, but That's still not a very good use of the space. If I line the outside with chests, so if I put this here like that instead, I can line the entire outside with chests. They are accessible by robots like this and can be destroyed, but you wouldn't really be taking this truck into a robot infested area anyways. So if we go like this, and then I'm going to do this. And basically just do another layer of that really quick. There is still a little bit of wasted space, but you can easily access most of these chests. You can reach that from there. I could put something in here. I need to attach that. We could go with... let's put a water container and a chemical container. If we go like this, we could have a water container and a chemical container suck up water and chemical from here. But I've only got one more input. And I don't know if this would work with one vacuum like that. I think this would end up being the most efficient way to do this. Because then we can just kinda... I don't know. Man, that's heavy. Oh, it's wiggling around because I forgot to put the extra little brackets on the back. No wonder it was moving around weirdly. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much the best I can think of at the moment, unfortunately. I know I can get this to be a lot better. I'm just not sure at the moment how I would do it, unfortunately. Like, this would work. This would hold quite a bit of stuff. But you'd have to, like, manually... well, you'd have to manually sort it either way and manually load it. But it would be better than nothing. And then you could just take it off, put it wherever you normally work. So like you could keep this at your normal base area, and then when you want to go work on, like, start a farm or something, kind of like how I had my old indestructible farm, you throw it onto your truck and off you go. So yeah. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'm sure I can figure out a better way to do this that uses the space more efficiently and so on, but I am out of time for today, unfortunately. So, if you have a vehicle like this, like a mobile construction site kind of thing, how did you build yours? Let me know. If you did a video on it, feel free to share the video. But yeah, as usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.